My Doordash people, how we doing? Your boy C-Moto. It is Friday, 1 o'clock p.m. Just thought I'd bring another video to you. In a minute. It's more informational than anything else. I came across this news reporting about gig workers accounts, Uber, Lyft, Doordash, Uber Eats, etc., etc. These accounts, or our accounts, are getting hacked into somehow. So from what I read and discovered is that you will get an email that says that your password has been changed. So it's very important to make sure you monitor your email for the email address that you use for your gig working account. Like I said, whether it's Doordash, it's all across the board. Any kind of gig work that you do that requires a login, make sure you focus and pay attention to your email account. I guess this person, she got an email that said her password had been changed. I'm not exactly sure how she was able, how the scammers were able to get access to her email in the first place, and access to her Doordash account. It was specifically with Doordash. So I mean, if they have your email and they can log into your email account, then it's not hard to just click open the Doordash driver's app and just put in the email address and just click forgot password. So there's something kind of fishy there. I'm just not sure how the scammer was able to get into her email, but obviously there's hackers, and it took over her account. So once they were able to get into her account, they were then able to change the debit card information, and I guess they were just using her account to make money at that point. So they're looking at it like maybe it's a possibility that somebody that doesn't have a social security number that can't get a Doordash driver's account, they're looking at it that it's some kind of scam like that, because the person was actually using her account and picking up and dropping off orders, and for some reason Doordash just hadn't clicked on to it to figure out who this person was, because there could have been a way around that. From the moment the person reported that something was off about their account, they could have caught that person more than likely quite a few times, especially if that person's using the lady's account. If they're sending out orders and that person's there to pick them up, I mean, there would have been plenty of times that they would have been able to send the authorities or something. I don't know. I mean, it just doesn't make sense to me. There wasn't a whole lot of information on the subject at hand, or the issue at hand. So, but it did happen, and I guess it took them like a month to investigate it, and they finally were able to close the lady's account so she could reopen another one. But now she's got like identity theft issues, depending on, I'm not sure how deep that goes for her. But us as drivers, we need to make sure that we pay attention, because that's as simple as it gets. They're able to get into your account, change your password, then you can't log in. Now they're able to log in, and if Doordash is not doing anything about it, they're just sitting there making money on your end. Then you have to look at it like, okay, that's money that you supposedly made. So then come tax time, you're going to owe taxes on that money. So it's a very serious situation. It's not so much just somebody hacking into the account, using it, and she's not able to close it, or she can reopen another. Whatever money that they're making on their end is going to just be free money, because it's not going to be attached to them. It's going to be attached to her. So, like I said, I just wanted to let you guys know that there's a scam going around, or people are accessing people's emails. So just be careful always. It's nothing new. Be careful always when it comes to your email and email password, because you'd be surprised how much stuff people can access when they have your email account and login info to your email. They can get into so much. They can change so much. It's not even funny. So you'd hate to mess up your gig job because they get access to your email or whatever. Like I said, I'm not sure exactly how they had access to her email, but they requested a password change, and she got an email about it, and she wasn't checking her email. So all this stuff was happening, and she had no idea. And I guess there was a few days where she hadn't signed in, and then somebody was driving on her account, and even on that note, it strikes me because for you to change debit card information, it takes you to a point where you have to wait 7 days, and I'm assuming for that security part. So I'm just unsure how this even came about. I will put the link to the video in the description down below if you guys want to see it. The lady's from she's more on the Hispanic side. I know she's speaking Spanish, or there's just another language. I'm not sure what it is. But the news station, they tried to say what they could in English, so I couldn't really get the full story from her end. I was only able to read the actual news story. But like I said, if you want to check that, the link will be down in the description below. But just always be careful, be mindful that there's always hackers and stuff out there. And please make sure you pay attention to your emails when it comes to this stuff. And if you see anything that's going sideways or wrong with your account, definitely report it sooner than later, or whatever it is, because things like that aren't supposed to happen. So with that said, your boy C Moto coming to you again. I will be driving tonight. I haven't posted a video in a little bit. Been a little busy, but this is something that I felt was important, as I'm more about informational stuff. Not so much about just driving around and accepting orders and dropping it off and showing you a video of that. It's more things that are informational to you. That's just kind of where I come from and where I stand. So with that said, maybe I'll catch something special going on tonight or whatever it is while I'm dashing, and I'll be able to get it recorded and get it out to you. So until then, your boy C Moto, you know what it is. Always here to help. With that said, peace out.